The Simpsons Hit and Run was published by Vivendi Universal and developed by Radical Entertainment, and was released in September of 2003. Radical Entertainment had worked on other licensed games in the past, including the NES versions of Mario is Missing and Mario's Time Machine, the Sega versions of Beavis and Butthead, and of course, Hit and Run's predecessor, The Simpsons Road Rage. Each character in The Simpsons Hit and Run has their own idle animation, but so does each costume. If you wait for a little bit, these animations will play. If we collect all of the cards in the game, it will unlock a hidden movie that is actually an exclusive Itchy and Scratchy cartoon. When starting up The Simpsons Hit and Run, we are typically greeted with the standard main menu, which features Homer sleeping on the couch in the living room with various things related to the game littering the area. This changes a bit depending on what day we start the game though. On October 31st, the living room will be decorated for Halloween. The room will be darker, and jack-o'-lanterns will be featured next to a skeleton. Cobwebs cover the wall, and a noose can be seen in the doorway. On Thanksgiving, Homer will be wearing a pilgrim-style hat, and Lisa's Thanksgiving centerpiece from the Season 2 episode, Bart First Thanksgiving, will be placed next to the couch. Finally, on December 25th, the house will be decorated for Christmas, complete with a tree and presents. This time, Homer is wearing a full Santa suit, and I was surprised to see no snow was added outside, as that seems like an obvious choice. In the first level of The Simpsons Hit and Run, we can find the rocket car in front of a solid gold house. This is one big reference to Chester Landwick, the original creator of Itchy, who ultimately won a lawsuit against Itchy and Scratchy and became rich. In the episode episode The Day the Violence Died, we see Chester obtain this house and the car after a settlement in court.
Hi, Chester. Listen, would you pay to make more itchy and scratchy cartoons? You'll get more royalties.
I don't need any more money. I'm not greedy. As long as I've got my health and my millions of dollars and my gold house and my rocket car, I don't need anything else.
Yes, but...
Not interested.
When in the Stonecutter's Tunnel on level 1, you can find Simpsons versions of artwork depicting Mozart and the Mona Lisa. This is not the only famous art that was converted in the game, though we can't see the other painting by normal means. If we get out of bounds in the level, we can find a floating Simpsons version of the American Gothic painting, which was likely originally going to be placed with the others in the tunnel. Across the street from the Simpsons house on the first level, we can see quite the mansion. This house was occupied by former President George H.W. Bush in the Season 7 episode, Two Bad Neighbors. However, it looks a little different in-game. On the main menu, we can also see this house from the window in the next room over. However, the devs did a cool trick by placing a photo of the home behind the window. This shows the amount of detail Radical Entertainment brought to the project, as the team took a great deal of time to make sure Springfield felt authentic to the show in The Simpsons Hidden Run. When driving around Springfield, you may notice these signs that explain that you are entering an area with different area codes. This is a reference to Season 12, Episode 2, The Tale of Two Springfields. In this episode, the town splits the area codes between the classic 636 and the new 939, segregating the town by wealth and, among other things, a rock concert by the band The Who.
I'm not sure which one's better. The 6 is closer to the 3, so you got convenience there. But the 9 has less to do with Satan, which is a plus in this religious world of ours.
In the first level of The Simpsons Hit and Run, we can enter the Simpsons house. If we interact with the television, we will hear Kent Brockman.